What the frick you think you're doing? What the frick? Before you start asking me, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Inja's Garage. And before you start asking, Inja, why have you not put out a video for 2 weeks about the cafe racer? I did want to address that first. About, I don't know, 2 videos ago, I hit a really big issue. That almost had me call off this entire build. But it's okay, I solved it. I did find my hat, so we can continue. I did want to also mention and say thank you to that subscriber that bought me the Inja hat. You know who you are. My name is Jeff. So today we get to do the most fun thing I have ever done in my life, and that is delve into some wiring diagrams. And in the last video, my last build series video, I told you it's a 6-volt bike and I bought 12-volt lights for it. That's what we're doing today. I did kind of tinker around with it. I've tried to find solutions for the last week and a half or two. There wasn't anything on the internet for this problem that I'm having. And so it makes sense that there weren't any products that could fix the problem that I've been having. So I did find, I'll address this in a little bit, but I did find a good little startup company that is making some stuff to convert 6-volt to 12-volt. So that's awesome, but I'll get to that in a little bit. So the first problem I'm having, I did kind of poke around in it already, that when you turn the signals on, they both light up. Check it, see that? And I know this is probably just like a voltage issue. And before you say that it's the flasher relay that's 6-volt instead of 12-volt, it's not. I've tried both the 6-volt and the 12-volt flasher relay on this bike. So I don't know. Let's get right into it and see what we can find out. Okay, see, so this is the problem that I'm having, is the turn signals both turn on at the same time, whichever direction that you turn. The weird thing about it is, though, one side is clearly brighter than the other side. I wouldn't say clearly because it's hard to see on camera, but the left turn signal's on right now. But this one is definitely brighter than this one is. It's really not a huge issue. I don't really care that much. Because if I'm riding whatever, and I put, people will see that there's yellow, and then I'm getting into a turn lane. But I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. But anyway, here's the MagicBox that I was talking about. This is an aftermarket 6-volt to 12-volt converter. And if you guys want another video about exactly what this is and where to get them, just let me know. I'll probably do a follow-up video on it anyway. But basically what it does is you put 6-volt power into it, and it converts to 12-volt. And for 12-volt lights on a 6-volt bike, that's exactly what I needed. So I'm not concerned about it, but it's just kind of interesting how this happens. And at first I thought it was a relay issue because I had the 6-volt relay still on it, but I did try this 12-volt relay as well, and that's what I have on it right now. It did seem to help, and so I'm not really sure. It was a pretty simple fix though. I didn't have to do a bunch of stupid stuff to my bike, like change out the regulator, add a 12-volt battery. Another interesting thing that I'm having a small issue with is when you turn on the signals. I know you can't see it, but when you turn on the signals, the turn signal indicator light does not come on with this current setup. You can kind of tell it's trying to come on. You can't because you're on camera, but I can see that it is lighting up a little bit, which is weird because I accidentally unplugged one of the turn signal wires, and it started working fine. It would light up when I had the turn signals on. It would even click, and you know how the turn signals do. Yeah, it's a super weird issue that I really don't know why. I literally looked through the diagram for a long time. I made sure every connection was exactly where it needed to be. Everything is the exact how it should be. Horn works. So I'm thinking it just has to be an issue with the load or some kind of voltage issue. I don't know. But I don't know, man. It's really not that big of a deal. But I do want the signals to work. It would just be baller if they worked correctly. But yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I just thought I'd show you this issue. I'm just happy though that the lights are full luminance. They output exactly how much they should. So yeah, that's the issue that I'm having right now. The project is coming along really well though. the wiring wasn't too complicated to figure out with the MagicBox, and so all I need to wire in is the brake light and tail light, and then I can go get it plated and registered, and that's that. I hope I can solve the turn signal issue where it actually flashes. I'm thinking I'll just convert everything else to the 12 volt conversion that I need to do, and then I'll try to diagnose it, because right now I'm thinking it might just be because all the other stuff isn't wired in, right? That's actually not a bad idea. Let's actually try that. For some reason, I thought I wasn't able to wire this in yet, but I figured I'd just give it a try because I haven't really wired everything in. So let's give this a try and see if it actually will do what we want it to. I think tail light is. Let's check the wiring diagram. Dang it, I wrote this down somewhere, but I can't remember where I wrote it down. Anyway, we'll just start plugging stuff in and see what works. Alright, let's give this a try. So we'll go to brake light. We'll say, I think that was brown actually. And this is all grounded, I believe. Alright, let's give that a try. Ah, same thing, dude. Gosh dang it. What if I pull the brake, maybe? Frick, man. Alright, well. So anyway, that's that. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate you sticking around with me through this whole journey. And pretty soon we'll get to start on the next project, but that's still a ways. So anyway, everybody, I will see you next video. Then I can register this bad boy, get it on the road. That's what I'm talking about, fool. My name is Jeff. Because of what the frick?